nhanh.
Đẹp đúng không? Rồi ok. Chịu. Vô à. Có. Thôi trong mày. Lấy cả trong đây đâu á. Cả trong.
Mà em bùa thầy chữ.
Chứ lâu quá ông đá rồi khó đá. Nói gì thôi giỡn chơi.
Gặp cho dính cửa rồi mà giỡn lồn.
Đá chửi cho anh hai xị lì xì khéo rồi. Ghê đúng không?
Chỉnh cam bạn ơi.
Chỉnh chứ. Không cam làm sao đá. Gì vậy? Kèo chua. Kèo chua lắm má.
Có ghi 21 không để tụi nó biết cái độ.
Sao nó đẩy cho mình sao á? Ủa con cặc.
Lấy tiền vậy.
Ông thấy được cho mình tôi cười. Đây là mày đỡ đi trời ơi nhục quá.
Không có tay lồn thì vậy ra chỉnh cái tay chỉnh sao
Tiếp rồi chỉnh đi
em vào ba đúng rồi.
đúng rồi. Lát tôi xin trực tiếp vô luôn hả đó.
Nó chạy kỳ ta.
Nó chạy vậy không à. Đây nè. Đây nè. Đây đủ. Rồi chuyện đi rồi
Đi nè.
đừng có mất cấm nữa, không có mất cấm đâu hả. Cái đầu quá đá gì chết tao à. Cái gì á? Ơi ơi đầu quá cái ghê ta.
Lỗi xếp này.
What you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Well, both sides seem happy with the approach for now. Still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cái gì vậy? Cái đầu má cái gì vậy? Má chuyện cho anh. Hai lâu.
Very well to intervene.
Ơi!
Má dụ má cái gì vậy?
Má! Chút xíu đi xài lầm thôi.
Khỏi rồi. Khỏi rồi đi coi đủ má.
Ba coi đau rồi.
Coi em thấy trở
Ê!
No goals as yet.
Ơi! Cái lộn cái này. Ê! Má nấp kịp á.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the
Má chậm dữ người ta.
admire commitment like that because he could easily ignore that and just
Chạy đâu? Này chạy đâu?
but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Má chạy chậm dữ vậy.
Very alert to the danger. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Chết tao. Chạy đâu? Cái là chạy đâu? Chạy đâu? Trời ơi bật cái giữa thôi.
He's given the answers. Valverde. Mbappe.
Chạy đâu? Đây nè.
Played forward. interception. Well,
Đây rồi. Lầu má nhẹ dữ ta. Cái bằng sức kỳ hiệu đó.
that's going to be a goal kick.
Chỉ vậy.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Vinicius Junior.
Rồi sao?
Trời ơi. Keeper really dug out his defence there. Magnificent effort.
Khó quá. Cái chậm ghê.
Really a true reflection of what's been a pretty open game.
Trời ơi.
Assistant referee.
Cái ổn quá.
Offside.
Đang có tình huống cắt kìa. Trời ơi. Lấy.
It has got through to him. Played out to the right.
Ôi!
The ball's come out.
Tay ghê quá Tính ơi, đủ quá. Có tao rồi. Được quá. Gì vậy? Lộn má đúng không? Trời ơi, cái kia quá kìa. Bây giờ nhìn đi. Chết tao. Lầu quá rồi. Lầu. Hết rồi đâu tay. Lầu quá thiệt tình. Chết rồi. Khó lắm mọi người. Thì khó mà. Lầu quá đeo đá. Quá tôi hiệp một cái éo. Dễ quá.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes. And we're already into the second period. Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk. Now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team. Valverde cuts it out.
Nó trời quay quá. Má chơi xấu là nghỉ đó, léo chơi xấu nha.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now. This is his last chance. He's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble. Now as good a time as any to pull level. Flag raised for offside.
Vậy, quá dữ rồi. Ý là vui vẻ đó. Cắt gì đó. Tức quá thật. Thì ghê hả?
Clever pass. And he's there to cut it out. Accusatory stare there tells the whole story. Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only they had
Cả tình lum đó. Tiếng con. Đừng cái con nó hấp kìa.
could move up a gear here. Well, there's no sign here of forwards moving back. They are staying upfield.
Một đều. Cầu Nguyên, cầu Nguyên, cầu Nguyên, cầu Nguyên. Công vượng á. Chạy đâu? Quán Vinh. Ấy là
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Công vượng. Phút này xị ra lên trụ mẹ.
When the game is played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football.
Này tôi nói Thái Lan thì không chịu, nói Việt Nam, đội Việt Nam mạnh lắm.
Vậy hả?
Ủa con cặc cái ủa.
Đủ mắt.
No doubt who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ê, bậy rồi. Ê. Có. Cái gì? Có không? Không, tới Việt Nam luôn. Tự nhiên cho kèo ra. Rồi, vô kèo rồi. Ê, ê. Số chuyện cũng vô nữa, sắp lộn. Đủ quá, kèo lộn. Quá, khó quá.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Đọc cái đó lại nhưng đặt chắc.
Đây rồi. Mày đỡ đi. Mình đi này.
Knocks it away. Offside that time. It's a brilliant interception. Chance to shoot. Oh, he's gone for it. You can hear the annoyance in the crowd. The frustration is growing. Just brushed off the ball there. Mbappe. Madrid showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. And he's cut it out. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Mbappe. Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looking to break out here. Vinicius Junior going through. He's had a look. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. No, that's not the ball he wanted. It's on a plate. Has a pop. Danger averted for now. Deep into stoppage time. And back to base. Gets it upfield. And that is that. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Well, we're on the way. Looks to clip it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Alexander-Arnold. It has got through to him. Vinicius Junior! He's missed, but not by that far.
Vinicius Junior weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Lovely bit of skill. He's got options out wide. Good clearance and very necessary. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Valverde plays it forward. Going for goal! It's there!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Madrid break the deadlock.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's had a goal! Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's played forward. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Could be a chance here. Timely intervention. Rudiger tries to locate someone up front. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Lobs it in gently. Well read, he sorted that out. wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Could be thinking about a shot here. He's got it. Real chance! Danger averted for now. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Rudiger is there to heave it away. Forward it goes. Defending was strong and firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good ball, and the finish! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Alexander-Arnold. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then...
Has a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Oh, real danger here. He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer. We have got ourselves a game here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That'll go straight through to the keeper. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Real chance to break. Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And now the breakaway. That's a decent ball. Keeper's ball. Is there any support? He might not need it. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Referee has just said play on. Got a throw in. Gets away from his opponent. Time to deliver.
Massive leap! And he's there to hoof it away. Ceballos. Oh, good take in a good area. Gets it upfield. Now the counter. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Cut out in the nick of time. Valverde drives it forward, and he's straight offside. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Right through the middle. Mbappe! Mbappe! Mbappe has a shot! No mistake! Mbappe did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Vinicius Junior! And more, and more, and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and
Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena.
The action has already started. He's through. It's a brilliant interception. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Looking to break out here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Vinicius Junior. He's got through. Vinicius Junior goes for goal! Goal! First blood drawn. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Madrid take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Hits one! That's a great exchange.
They used the 1-2 to great effect and work on their way through the middle then. A little more luck there and they may have been celebrating.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
They've played it short. Well read, he sorted that out. And the weighted pass. He's made sure that that won't get through.
That's just very well played.
Big chance! Rudiger. Dinks one in. Oh, delightful ball. And it's played forward. Madrid have it back and they can go again. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Good running with the ball, can they build on it? And now they can launch a counter. Vinicius Junior gets Vinicius Junior! Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? That's not going to make it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Mbappe.
And he's onside. There really wasn't very much in that. far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Into the channel. Oh, really good feet from him. A buccaneering run from the defender. Up to meet it!
Madrid clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now.
That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. Tottenham still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Valverde gets it back. It's a promising ball. What a... Mbappe! Well positioned to make that interception. Well, they could break here. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Could move up a gear here. Valverde is the guilty party there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And he's cut it out. Now can he finish? And he's there to cut it out. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
That's surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. So what can they conjure from this one? The distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. Good take, and he's had a look. Real chance! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Done very well to intervene. Valverde. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Ball's loose, who's getting there? There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Shot a goal! That would have been game, set and match. He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe. Ceballos floats one over. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver. Timely intervention. Mbappe. Good clearance and very necessary. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Dashing forward at pace. He's picked him out. Hits one! No mistake! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! The vision wonderful, the technique... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And he has been fouled there. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. Has a pop! Neither side yet able to find the net. Mbappe did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hoists it forward. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rabiot. This could spell danger. Cut out in the nick of time. Good idea, just poorly executed. Hernandez. And it's played forward. He's got options out wide. He's got away. Has a hit! Chance to break. Rabiot. And it's Rabiot. Mbappe. Just little by way of goalmouth action yet. Rabiot. Rabiot goes looking. Rabiot. Rabiot plays it forward. And the ball is out of play. And back to base. Keeper sends it forward. Mbappe. Mbappe conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Up he gets! No attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. And they're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. He's got a chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well weighted. He's gone for it! It's in!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer, alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
France take the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
It has got through to him. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, who knows, Peter? It may turn out to be a pivotal moment when we're reflecting back.
This certainly looks appetising. There's the shot! He has done it!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
And that is that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Well played, he saw that coming. Forward it goes. Rabiot drives it forward.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Just brushed off the ball there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Rabiot. Over to the left. That is terrific skill. Chance to shoot. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, that is lovely footwork. It's out for a goal kick. Play for a throw. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Mbappe! Oh, and the finish! Oh, surely this time... Goal! France! And again they hit the front. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Going for goal!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. So what can they conjure from this one? So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Not much. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's left his man. Timely intervention. It is a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. That'll go straight through to the keeper. He's off on a marauding run. A real chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Mbappe simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
And that's that. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's also... So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his... Oh, shooting chance! Well, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Hernandez. Rabiot. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gets away from his opponents. Lovely feet. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Goes for goal! It's anyone's ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, he's got the ball glued to his feet. Can he deliver? Finds himself eased off the ball. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Cut out in the nick of time. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Rabiot. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Mbappe. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
France just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's picked him out. Gets up, and the shot! It's there!
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably to set up the goal.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Good challenge. He just stood firm. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Rabiot. Gets it back. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hit into...
Oh, taken with style.
Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the